Alright guys, welcome to this bonus. In this bonus, like you see, I'm going to teach you the easiest way to get verified 5-star reviews for your Amazon product. There's so much noise surrounding the topic of reviews, so many contrasting opinions and theories and doomsday rumors that you hear on all the online forums out there, like Facebook groups and Reddit, all those places. But when it comes down to it, nothing wins more than the fundamentals, guys. Fundamentals of business, which are quality customer service, prompt attentiveness to the customer, and just an overall, how good is your customer's buying experience. You want to make the buying experience stand out from the other millions of sellers on Amazon. How are you going to do that? The best and easiest way to do that is with a really, really well thought out post-purchase email sequence. So there is no way to send post-purchase follow-up emails with your Amazon customers unless you have a software. You cannot do this within Amazon itself. So there are a few post-purchase email softwares out there, like Feedback Genius, I think is one. What's the other one that everyone uses now? What's it called? Made by Jungle Scout, I believe. Anyway, this is my go-to. Oh yeah, JumpSend, I believe is the name. But this is my go-to right here, which is called Managed by Stats. The reason I like this company so much and the software is, number one, I just like all the settings that you're able to check off within your post-purchase emails. It's a very, very user-friendly dashboard. And number two, it offers you much more than just a post-purchase email autoresponder for Amazon. It actually displays a far more user-friendly, accurate, and just customizable dashboard for your own Amazon Seller Central account. Now, you've gone through, I assume, the videos where I've covered Amazon Seller Central, and I'm sure by seeing those videos, you realize that it can be quite confusing and scattered. Amazon Seller Central is like a damn food fight in a cafeteria, as far as I'm concerned. You know, there's things everywhere, and it's not very easy to understand unless you've been doing it for a long period of time. I like to have a very condensed dashboard, much more simple, where I'm only able to see the things that matter. And the things that matter to me are sales, profit, revenue, things like how many coupon codes or promotions got claimed in a given day. That's one thing that you cannot really check as easily inside of Amazon. You can, but and just everything like that. You can enter in your product's cost of goods sold. I'm just going to show you and stop and shut up right now and just show you inside of this account. So we hit log in. So here we go, right? So this is the main dashboard. You can adjust these filters. This is today, 7 days, 30 days. It tells you your payouts, and it even gives you restocking alerts. But let's take a look at the left here. We have a dashboard, stats, graphs, customers, real emails. This is a feature that is pretty unique to Managed by Stats. You can actually scrape real email addresses. That's one of the downfalls of being an Amazon seller, is the fact that we're not able to get access to our customers' real emails. If you sign up for this service, which is called Email Appends, we can, to a certain extent. Now, I'm going to be completely brutally honest with you. I was subscribed to the service for probably about a year. I found that the email match rate, because they use a scraping technique, I found that the email match rate from my real buyers to their real emails was very, very poor. And I also found that the vast majority of the small number of people who actually I got their correct email, the vast majority of them had no interest in receiving ongoing emails from me down the road. So with those two things, I just said, screw it. I'm not going to pay an extra $70 a month to get this service because I believe that's what it costs. I didn't find it worth it for me. You might find it worth it for you. Some people do. I just didn't find it worth it. The only service I pay for within Managed by Stats right now is Seller Mail. And Seller Mail is the most important one. That's the one that you're going to want to focus on. And Seller Mail is the tool within Managed by Stats that allows us to set up custom emails to Amazon customers. And here's a little glimpse of what it looks like. Now, obviously, I'm hiding all this data, guys, because there's very, very valuable information that is displayed on all of these pages that I cannot share to the public. So, obviously, I hope you understand that. What I am going to do, however, is show you how my email sequence works. And what I'm also going to do, just because I'm a nice guy, is literally give you my exact email templates in an Evernote document with detailed instructions every single step of the way. You can thank me later. You're going to get this all for free. But first, let me show you this. So here's an example of an email, a post-purchase email sequence. So immediately after the customer purchases your product, an email gets sent out, something to the effect of thanks and welcome. Thank you for your purchase and welcome to the family. One day later, I send out another email that says, your so-and-so product has been shipped. And again, this is all linked to Amazon, so it's only going to send out these emails when these events actually occur. The third email goes something like a friendly checkup. Hey, how's it going? I see that your case got delivered, or I see that your product got delivered. I'd like to check in and see how everything's going. Again, we're sort of priming them and getting them ready for our ultimate goal, which is what? Get them to leave a review. We then let several days expire, give them a little rest. We don't want to hound them too hard, right? A few days go by, we send them our last follow-up email, which is something to the effect of, hey, we're a small family-owned business. Customer feedback is what we live for. I sincerely hope we've given you an amazing buying experience. If you have just a couple minutes to spare out of your busy day, we'd absolutely love to hear your opinion on your experience and the product that you ordered. So with this sort of nurturing type email sequence, I can confidently say with full transparency that ever since I implemented this type of sequence, I think I've gotten maybe like one-star review in the last 12 months, which is absolutely incredible. And I have definitely increased the number of 4 and 5 stars. That's without question. And most importantly, I should say, reducing 1 and 2 stars is more important than gaining 5 stars. It takes about 5-star ratings, maybe even more, to negate and sort of equal out a 1-star review. 1-star reviews are killer. You really, really want to do all you can to avoid 1-star reviews. This is the best way to do it. And this is also the best way to gain verified, full price, 5-star reviews. What's going on, guys? So you can thank me later. I have attached for free my exact post-purchase email templates that I use in my Amazon businesses. And these are proven to generate 5-star reviews, and more importantly, head off negative 1-star and 2-star reviews. So I've given you detailed instructions, best practices, pretty much everything you can possibly think of with underneath this high-level overview and best practices, and never do this, and this. Just some advice on how to actually go about your post-purchase emails on Amazon. Obviously, you know that I use Managed by Stats, more in particular seller mail within Managed by Stats. It is, in my opinion, without a doubt, the best post-purchase email service for Amazon. That's why I use it. And so, again, here's email 1, right? This is taken directly from my seller account. And you can literally just copy and paste it and just insert your own brand name and your own personal name or anyone's name. It doesn't matter. These are literally copy and paste ready. These are literally the exact emails that I send out, and they are proven, like I said, to work. I mean, I may not be the best copywriter. You may be better, more creative at writing emails. That's totally fine. But all I'm telling you is that these, have stood the test of time over a couple years now of literally heading off. I'm not lying when I tell you guys this, that when I implemented this email sequence into my Amazon business, I can count on 2 or 3 fingers the amount of negative reviews that I've gotten over that time, which is absolutely incredible. If you're doing any sort of volume on Amazon, negative reviews are just part of the business. You are never going to avoid all of your negative reviews because, like I've said, I mean, a small percentage of humanity is just batshit crazy. So you can't really avoid that. So, but again, we do everything in our power to avoid it because it still is that important. So you can read these emails. I'm not going to sit here and take the time to actually read everything, but you can set up all of these settings with very, very easily within Managed by Stats. So this one goes out immediately after they purchase on Amazon. Thanks and welcome to the Insert Brand family. Here's the body. Email 2 gets sent out 1 day after the item has shipped. Again, your blank insert product is en route. Email 3. So, yeah, email 1 is just like an introduction saying thank you and kind of giving them a groundwork for who you are as a brand, what you stand for, letting them know that you're going to do all you can to help them. So that's email 1. Email 2 is kind of more about your brand, basically like a little story. And if your brand doesn't have a story, you can make one up. And if you don't want to make one up, just simply give them more details and information and any sort of information regarding the product that they bought, right? Like educational. So as you can see, make up your own. So this is about a camping tent, right? So one summer day we found ourselves cooped up inside the couch waiting out a terrible downpour. If you live in Florida during the summer, you know exactly what I mean. So again, the door on the tent, you can read this all, but I'm basically, you want to make this personal, guys. You want to tell real meaningful personal stories that people can actually relate to in the real world. You want to do everything you can and not to sound like a corporate giant. We all know what those emails look like, right? When you get an email from like a massive company like Apple or Macy's or something like that, they're giant corporate emails that sound horrible. They're not personal, and it's like a robot. So be personal. You got to stand out, right? So that's email number 2. It's more of a story and more educational. Email number 3 gets sent out 1 day after the item is actually delivered. A friendly checkup. How is it going? Hi there, blank from insert brand. Hope you're having a great day. Our tracking shows that you should have received your product or will at some point later on today. And basically you're just checking in. That's it. Asking for this is the stage where we're lightly, in a very, very non-threatening way, asking for some feedback, right? If you'd like to share any feedback on your experience with us, we'd sure love to know. I hope we satisfied you to the fullest. If not, please let me know what I can do to change that. I'm here for you. So very non-threatening. We just simply want a little feedback, right? Email 4 gets sent out 4 days after delivered. So we've given them some time to use the product. We've given them time to calm down. We're not trying to spam their inbox. So we're pretty cool, but you're truly awesome. Subject. First name. We truly, and by the way, these little codes like money sign parentheses first name, that's code from within Managed by Stats that will automatically input the name of your customer. So don't worry about that. We truly value you and appreciate your awesomeness. Your feedback is what we live for, whether it be positive or negative. This is how we continue to evolve, innovate, and best serve our family in the future. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy everything seems to be working for you. We give 100% to provide top-notch service and high-quality products. After all, we're in business to put our people first. I sincerely hope that we've given you a 5-star experience. Now, we're not asking directly for a 5-star review, right? Because that would be egregiously against Amazon terms of service. But we're in a more lighthearted and non-threatening way telling them that we sincerely hope that we've given them a 5-star experience, right? Kind of just uniquely language there, and this has worked for me. And obviously, if you happen to be unsatisfied, please let us know, and we'll take all necessary steps to remedy the situation. Many thanks. All the best. And I don't know, for what it's worth, I kind of like putting these funny little tags when, for your customer service agent, like customer superhero. You can do like, world's best people pleaser, things like that. I just, you know what, guys? It's, like I said, personal humor. You want to just make people feel at home. Summary, I summarized it a bit, so it's just a little summary of what I just highlighted. And these are only 4 emails, right? You can send out as many as you would like. You can send out another one 10 days later, maybe another one 30 days later. You can literally set this up to where you're sending out as many as you like. What I did not include in here that I also do is I have a different email sequence for my repeat buyers. So basically, if somebody buys more than once from you, you can set that up to where those people only will get another set of emails. And yeah, you could organize it. You can organize it based on people who have refunded. So if somebody refunded, let's say on the first day after purchasing, something weird, you can set it up to where they will never receive any more follow-up emails, so you're not going to bother them. You can set this up fully customizable however you want it from within Seller Mail inside of Managed by Stats. It really is that simple. It's so easy. You can literally copy and paste these emails that I have right here and be up and running with an active post-purchase email campaign within, honestly, 20 minutes. So, guys, I hope you can see the value in this. You're getting this for 100% free. And yeah, you can thank me later, and I'll see you in the next video.